Have you ever said something and instantly felt that knot in your stomach? You start replaying it. Did I just offend them? Did I blow it? We've all been there. But here's the twist most people never see. That moment, the one you're afraid of, could be the gateway to deeper respect. Today we're talking about offense skills, how to stop fearing offense and start using it to build stronger, more authentic connections. Offense skills aren't about being blunt or heartless. They're about mastering the tension between honesty and harmony. Because the truth is, people who never offend anyone rarely make a real impact. They tiptoe through life, silencing themselves so no one gets uncomfortable. But the people we respect most, they've learned to speak truth with grace. They don't fear offense, they understand it. When you know how to handle offense well, you stop chasing approval and you start earning respect. When someone feels offended, it's not always about you. It's usually about how your words brushed up against their beliefs, fears, or insecurities. Offense is friction, emotional static between two realities. It's not a sign you failed. It's a sign you've hit something meaningful. Think about it. Nobody gets offended by what doesn't matter. So the next time it happens, instead of panicking, get curious. Ask yourself, what value did this moment just reveal? In me or in them? Understanding that turns offense from a fight into feedback. This is where most people mess it up. They either over-apologize or shut down completely. Here's a better way. Pause. Acknowledge the moment and say something like, "That wasn't my intent, but I can see how it landed that way." Then, stop talking. You're not defending yourself. You're showing respect. And that short sentence opens the door for real dialogue, not damage control. When you can own your words without folding, you show emotional maturity. You're saying, "I care about how you feel, and I still stand in who I am." That's powerful. Yes, sometimes offense is exactly what needs to happen, because truth has edges, and growth requires friction. If you stand for something, someone will be uncomfortable, and that's okay. Offense can be a signal that you've drawn a line worth keeping. I once had a conversation where someone got upset because I challenged their comfort zone. They were quiet at first, then a week later they said, "That really made me think. Thank you." If your words came from honesty and love, offense can become the spark of transformation. Sometimes, no matter how kind or careful you are, they're still offended. You can't control that. Here's the skill. Don't chase them. If you stay calm, you model security. If you panic, you prove their fear to be right. Your job isn't to fix every reaction. It's to stay grounded in integrity. Give people space, respect their process, and keep your peace. Because peace, not persuasion, is what ultimately restores connection. Now let's flip it. What do you do when you're the one who feels offended? Here's the truth. Being easily offended is exhausting. It drains your power. Most of the time, people aren't attacking you. They're protecting themselves. So instead of reacting, get curious. Ask, what story am I telling myself right now? Offense often reveals where our ego is louder than our empathy. The moment you see that, you're free. You can choose understanding over insecurity. And when you stop taking everything personally, your confidence skyrockets. People who master offense skills don't fear conflict. They transform it. They know every tough moment is a chance to lead with clarity and character. Because you can't connect deeply if you're always walking on eggshells. Courage creates connection. Honesty builds trust. Grace keeps both intact. So remember, you're not here to please everyone. You're here to speak truthfully, listen humbly, and stand firmly. That's what real influence looks like. Now, I want you to think about one time you were afraid of offending someone, but it turned out to be a turning point. What did you learn about yourself from that? If this helped you, dive into the Offense Skills Playbook playlist. Each short takes one of these lessons a little deeper. And make sure you're subscribed because next up is more empowering tips for you. How to stay calm when conversations stay tough. How to make friends and keep them. Once you've mastered offense skills and learned how to keep your friends, you won't just survive conversations, you'll command them. Thanks for watching, and remember, speaking truth with grace is never offensive. It's transformational.